Here we are at the fortress of Masada. It's actually kind of a mountain area. Believe it or not, it's just barely above sea level. We're just above the valley of the Dead Sea. We talked about King Herod, and the Herodian is a site we visited earlier, which is in the northern part of Israel, was one of his main palaces and strongholds. But one of the things about King Herod, the King Herod that ordered all the infants to be killed right after Jesus was born, one thing about him, he was a little bit of an egomaniac, and so he built palaces and strongholds all over Israel. This is kind of more in the southern part of the Holy Land, and you can see up beside us, he got this big cliff, and then he built his palace 8 stories high up the cliff, and on the top is a major military fortress. So this is another one of those places that Herod built in order to kind of solidify his reign. Something kind of interesting as well is in Jewish history, there's a Jewish revolt in the early part, or about the middle part of the 1st century. And the Jews, the last of the Jewish rebels, came to this area and did their last stand on this mountain, and the Romans laid siege to it. So Elizabeth's going to pan the camera around, and you can see these squares down on the ground. Those represent the Roman camps. They're just how they found them. You pan down a little bit and see that. And then off to the far distant is the Red Sea. And so this, the Dead Sea, sorry, I said the Red Sea, the Dead Sea. And so this is the fortress of Masada. You can see its commanding views over the whole landscape. And this was built once again by King Herod, who was the king at the time that Jesus was born.